Hey there, Retro Core kiddos. This is ThatZooooooooo with another quick play, or let's look at, or whatever I call these things again. This is another game by Sega, or whatever. I forgot to do that when I did Outrun, but this is OutRunners for the Sega Genesis. If you listen to my spiel in Outrun, this is the third quote-unquote official game in the Outrun series. And it's introduced competitive multiplayer into the franchise. And this is the Sega Genesis port. And it's a pretty decent port at that. And it's basically the same mechanics as Outrun. You just drive, except you have an opponent to deal with. As you can see, this Genesis version is forced split screen. Sorry, if you play one player, you're forced to play against an AI. And if you have two players, well, two players. You get to outrun each other. Now, in addition to outrunning the clock, you have to outrun your opponent now, too. So, yeah. This is competitive multiplayer, and you get to see that split thing, the split choice thing I was talking about. This is a pretty decent port of Outrunners. Again, because it's on the Genesis, there had to be some sacrifices. This forced split screen thing does eat up a lot of memory. But, oh well. Like I said, it's a decent port. It does alright. And the competitive multiplayer is fun, although I wish there was an option to just do a solo race as full screen. But oh well. So let's go to the option to the click level. This is the level of the AI. You can do hard, easy, normal, hard. We want them on hard, because even though the AI will be up our butt, it'll still be pretty bad. And plus, if I at least want one of us to finish, and the AI will help keep the timer up, because you share the timer. You both share the amount of time left, and as long as the AI keeps passing checkpoints, we'll get time too. So we want to get the AI up there too. And you get time bonus. You can set to give you normal time, 5 seconds more than it normally is, or 5 seconds less than it normally is. Now, if you're playing this version is a bit different than the arcade version. It moves a bit more slowly. Now, as I was talking about average stage times in Outrun, the average stage time in the arcade version is 45 seconds, or 40 seconds, 40 to 45 seconds, and the game will give you 40 seconds at each checkpoint. Well, 40 seconds at the first checkpoint, then 35 at the second, then 40 at the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah, I think I did that. I think I did the math right. But yeah, this game will give you 60 seconds at each checkpoint, no matter what. We'll get 60 seconds at each checkpoint, no matter what. And the average time for each course is around a minute. There are some discrepancies, though. Some courses will be a bit shorter, but each course on this one is about a minute. I don't want it to be noisy, just keep it normal. So yeah, you can sound, you can see, listen to different music if you want to. Oh, hold on, let me look at something. There we are. I just wanted to look at that up really quick. And you can see the controls. You can see you got a bit more. You can see you got a separate thing for the radio. Like I said in Outrun, you're racing against somebody else, and the person in the lead is in the driver's seat, so to say. If you're in the lead, you can press the music select button to change the music, and you can see the shift has been set to up and down on the D-pad, since some cars will have more than 2 gears. There are a couple cars will have on manual shift will have between 2 or 6 gears. And they added an option since Turbo Outrun to be automatic, so you don't have to be locked to manual, which I'm thankful for. If it's a 2-speed, I might pick the manual, but if it's more than a 2-speed, I'll just pick automatic because like I said, I'm bad with those. So you can see those are the default controls. So there's 2 modes here. Arcade is like the arcade mode, and original is an original mode just for the Sega Genesis. So let's go into arcade mode, shall we? You can see the different cars here. You got 30 seconds to select the car. You got 8 cars. You got Easy Handling, Smooth Operator, Bad Boy, Road Monster, Quick Reactor, Wild Chaser, Mad Power, and the Speed Buster. And Speed Buster handles the most like it does in Outrun. So if you want an Outrun experience, you pick Speed Buster. But otherwise, you just want to pick one of the other cars here. Now, I'm going to pick one of the other cars here just because. I'm going to start with Smooth Operator. You can choose between manual or automatic. Let's go do automatic because I'm a sissy. And This is OutRunners here. Again, you got to start here. And like I said, this is Outrun except with a competitive element. You're racing against somebody else here. And the arcade version, you can link up to 8 cabinets together and have up to 8-way multiplayer. And the different cars have different stats too. So let's go this way. The different cars have different stats. This is different too. This is the pre-stage. The pre-stage sets you on the eastbound or westbound route. The eastbound and westbound route each have their own 15-course set. So the eastbound has a set of 15 courses, and the westbound route has a different set of 15 courses. So that pre-stage sets you off in either east or westbound, and with a different set of 15 courses. So this game has 30 stages, well, 31 stages in total if you count the pre-stage. Some of them are in duplicate settings, but the layouts are different. So it's 31 courses in total. So yeah, that is unique. It's the most courses of any Outrun by one course. That's the most, but it's by one course. So I forget what this song is, but each car has a different song that plays when you drive in them too. It defaults to player 1 when selecting the default music. The default music. Or whatever it is. Each car has its own theme, and then of course in the arcade it defaults to player 1's vehicle. And like I said, if you're in first place, you get to pick the music select button. You can change the radio station. Each car has a theme they start out with, and there's a mega radio station which you can switch to. That plays a different song for each stage, which I might try to find here. Might be hard to cycle to it on the pre-stage, but I should be able to get it on the other cars. Now these cars have different handlings, different ratings. Of course, there are 2 major types of vehicles. Cars that are more geared toward top speed, and cars that are geared more toward cornering. More toward cornering. And this isn't giving me 60 seconds. Oh well. Cars that are geared more toward handling, and cars that are geared more toward cornering. And of course, the higher the top speed the car to achieve, the less it goes, less it corners. And the slower vehicles have a better turning, have a better, sharper turning radius, so they don't crash as much. And of course, different cars have different gears. And I don't think the speed of the car matters when the car has this X amount of gears. You know, it's like a mad gear zone or something. So you can see a smooth operator is sort of like a handling car. It's on the lower end of the speed spectrum, but has a lot more handling. There are 8 cars, so 4 of them are going to be more handling, and 4 of them are going to be more speed. I think the handling cars are, as the name implies, smooth operator, easy handling, quick reactor, and wild chaser, I think, is a handling car. And the 4 speed cars are mad power, road monster, bad boy, and speed buster. So if you want a more handling type car, pick one of the 4 I mentioned formerly in the former. And if you want a speed type car, pick one of the 4 I mentioned in the latter group. So that's basically how it breaks down. So you got brakes. Again, like I said, like an Outrun, braking is important here if you want to round corners. And I don't know if you saw this, is that when one player gets far enough ahead, you see the player in first place gets traffic. So you can see, as you can see on my screen, I'm getting all the traffic, and the AI is going to pass me here. And he's going to select the left route. I'm at his mercy. I was trying to go all right, but well, I'm at the AI's mercy here. It's going the left way. We're going to end up in Hong Kong. It's the final stage. It's a 5-stage game. The pre-stage plus 5 stages. So yeah, it's a 5-stage game. So like Outrun. Outrun is always in 5 stages. But I was going to say that. Oh, he crashed. So we might be able to show it here. Is that the traffic will appear on the player that's ahead, but if the second player is far enough behind, the traffic won't spawn on that player's screen. So that's, again, I guess that's sprite limitations and whatnot. So yeah, the person in second place has sort of an an advantage because the traffic won't appear on their screen unless they're right behind the leading player. Which is, it's kind of bull crap, but it helps them get. It's like a handicap feature. It helps the losing player try to catch up to the winning player. And hope that wreck doesn't cost me winning. Nope. Come on. Woo, I won with 2 seconds left on the clock. Man, that's close. That's cutting it close. Again, like I said, we're both sort of like handling type cars, so our top speed is going to be generally lower. As you can see, you get a different animation depending on whether you win or whether you lose. Each car has a winning and a losing animation, and we were cutting that close. We have 2 seconds left on the clock. And at the end of the game, you get to see which route you took. As you can see, right, left. See, that's the route we took. And one player can run out of time. Wait, if you run out of time, one player can finish and the other player can't run out of time. That can happen, so one other player might just stop. I don't know how it works in the arcade version, but in this version you share the time, and the first person that passed the checkpoint adds time to both of your clocks. Don't know if in the arcade version you have separate timers or not. So that kind of scared me, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a sissy and give myself 5 extra seconds per checkpoint, because I'm a sissy. Because, you know, it would be a shame if we didn't finish. I'm battling against the hard AI. I think the AI is more important than finishing. Because it would be a shame if we didn't finish, right? So, let's do another arcade mode race. And I'm going to play as easy handling, just because this goes up to 5 gears. So, this is another handling type car. And you can see each car has their own driver and passenger too, which is kind of neat. So let's see here. So let's go. There. So you can see since the bad boy is more of a speed type car, it's gonna go faster. Yeah. I think it's more speed. Well, it's a bad boy. So we went east the first time, so let's go westbound. Let's see what holds on the west side. So again, we're gonna get a bit extra time at each checkpoint. Well, it's not going any faster than easy handling. So maybe there are 3 handling cars, 3 speed cars, and 2 cars that are just in the middle. I think easy handling and bad boy are the 2 in the middle cars, because we're going at the same exact top speed. I think we're maxing out at 269. You know, it's better than 169 if you know what I mean. So this is the westbound route here. This is everybody goes through the pre-stage, and it just sort of deviates off from here. If you go the eastbound route, the first stage is always going to be the Grand Canyon. If you go the westbound route, the first stage will always be San Francisco. I think this is. Yeah. Again, like I said, I usually like to go fast, you know. But I'm avoiding picking the speed type cars because there's only really one speed type car I like to use, and I kind of want to save that toward the end. You can probably guess which one it is. Its main theme is the vehicle theme is Magical Sound Shower, so you can probably tell I like it. So I want to save that for last because I want to end on a magical sound of showers. You know what I mean? So if I didn't explain it already, OutRunners is competitive. The first person that reaches the checkpoint at a branch decides which way you guys go. So that's a thing. That's a thing. So if you want to be in the driver's seat, so to say. Again, I think I'm being redundant. That's why I remember saying that. So you want to be in first, so you can so you have control of the radio and decide which way you two go, or Euphoria, where both your cars go. So you can pick the routes that you like. There you are. Yep, we're both topping out at 269, so I think we're the 2 middling cars somehow. So I'm trying to go all right again because, like I said, it still follows the principles of Outrun. The left-hand routes are the easier routes, and the right-hand routes are the harder routes. So I'm trying to pick the harder routes just because. Why not? We're going to have plenty of time to finish because, like I gave ourselves 5 extra seconds per checkpoint because that last time sort of scared me. We're about to run out of time there. So, Bad Boy's ahead of me at the moment, but not for long. It's going to mess up. There. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And this can get annoying when you're just sort of bunting each other like this. And this is one of the exception stages I was talking about. This one's only about 45 or 50 seconds. There are a couple stages that are short, but by and large, the stages in this game are about a minute long, like an Outrun. But like I said, the arcade version moves a lot faster. The courses in the arcade game are around 40 seconds long. So I remember, they give you 40 seconds to checkpoint, so they're around 40 seconds long in the arcade version. And you may notice that in this one, the checkpoint is before the fork in the road. That's what they did in OutRunners to decide which way you guys were going to go. If you passed the checkpoint on the left side or the right side, it told you which way you're going to go on that split. Whereas in Outrun 2, they placed a checkpoint after the split, like in Outrun. So if you were playing a competitive game, if one person decided to go one way, it would do that by itself without it needing to go to a checkpoint or something. It would just sort of fix itself pretty quickly. So on this version, the default top times are 5 minutes. So I don't know if I'm going to break 5 minutes, especially in this slower vehicle. So we're only going 269. The Speed Buster can reach 293, and the Mad Power I think can go to the 296. So those are the two fastest vehicles. So yeah, we're going 30 miles per hour slower than them. As you can see, we have easier handling, so we're able to take corners easier. Hence the name Easy Handling. Just use the name of the cars and use some logic here as to what they do. The Road Monster, it can be kind of hard to discern, but everything else is sort of as it says on the tin. Well, Wild Chaser is kind of hard to say too. The Wild Chaser also has a special function. It doesn't lose speed when it goes off-road. You know, when you sort of go on the grass, it doesn't lose speed, which is neat. A neat effect. So how many checkpoints did we pass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we passed 5 checkpoints. So that would be 25 seconds. So I think we could have done it without the extra time bonus. So player 2 was 7 seconds behind me. Geesh. And I didn't break the 5-minute barrier. So yeah, I won both races against the AI. The first one by a slim margin, and the second one by 7 seconds. I kicked the AI's butt. Yeah, and we went my way. It's my way or the highway. So that's 2 races here. Oh, sorry. So now I'm going to do the original mode here. The original mode is sort of like, you know, like if you know the old term racing for pinks or horse or whatever. This is one player only. You're playing against the AI. When you first start the game, you get to pick a car to start with. I'm going to pick one of the easier handling cars here. So I did smooth operator, I did easy. Let's do quick reactor. This is a 4-speed. And we got 2 big guys in this car. And you start out, and this is the car you start out with. Now in this mode you have to race the other 7 vehicles and win. So let's start with Mad Power since it's starting me here. Mad Power. And each car has its own base. Has its own home course. As you'll see, you'll only do the stage. You see, there's no time limit. It's just whichever car gets to the end of the stage first wins. And each car has its own home stage, like I said. So this is the Mad Power's home stage. You don't race the vehicle you picked. So I'm not going to be racing against Quick Reactor. This is the car I picked. So since, like I said, I said the Mad Power is more of a speed type, so it's going to go faster to me. I just have to hope it does stuff like that, so I can outrun it when it crashes. And like I said, you win or lose. Well, of course, that's the way of life, isn't it? You either win at life or you lose at life. Haha, you crash. That's the advantage of having more handling. You get the round corners without slowing down. Oh, sorry, it's my phone there. Oh, they can wait. They really want to talk to me, they can call me. So I won. I win. So since I won, I get to keep my car, plus I win theirs. Like I said, we're racing for pinks. Ugh. That lady's not happy with her guy. And we were celebrated by the police. And like I said, and you get that car. So I get to choose between the quick reactor and the mad power now, just because I said I don't like the mad power, but I'm gonna play as the mad power just so I can show you at least once. And let's see what we're gonna play against here. Bad boy, sure, why not? So the bad boy's home course is in South America somewhere. Yeah. And I recognize, I think this is Splash Wave. I have Magical Sound Shower, Splash Wave, and Passing Breeze are remixed here, both in the arcade and in this one. So I might not win with Mad Power, because like I said, Mad Power has the highest top speed, but its handling sucks. And I just don't like the way there's no handling on this thing. I like the Speed Buster. The Speed Buster is the second highest top speed, but has just enough handling to not be annoying. And I'm fine with that. You can see with the Mad Power, I'm just sort of braking. I don't know how the AI does it, but I just have to let off the gas like nobody's business. And I still spun out, even when I did that. So we're nearing the end of the stage, so I hope that the AI messes up again. Or I don't want to mess up. The AI is probably going to beat me here, unless I take him at this last corner. Yeah, come on, Mad Power! Mad Power! Yeah! I won with a vehicle I didn't like by 0.4 seconds. And I might not even get to show what happens if I lose, because the Mad Power, I can do pretty decent with the other vehicles. The Mad Power I don't like. What happens when you lose that? You lose the car you lost with. So if you lose the car you lost with, so if I would have lost with the Mad Power, I would have lost the Mad Power forever. So let's race as the bad boy. Might as well. I have quick reactor to fall back on. And let's race a car we haven't seen yet. Speed Buster. No. Well, we haven't seen the Speed Buster yet, but I'm saving that. Wild Chaser. The Road Monster. Tome course is in Australia. This is a speed type car, so it's more speed than turning. Let's go. We're a middle car, I believe, between speed and handling, so we're in the middle. We're bad boys or bad girls. I find it ironic that the car is called the Bad Boy, but we're two girls driving around. Nothing wrong with that though. I just find it kind of funny. Let's go. Whoa. There, we gotta be careful. The AI is not smart on the brakes, I will say. Not a lot of the times, so... that's what sets between that's what sets humans between the AIs. That the AI doesn't have a tendency to brake. This sort of tends to turn until it crashes or makes the turn. So we can let off the gas and brake, and the AI will always pick the automatic transmission. It'll never pick the manual transmission. So that's an advantage. If you're good with the manual, so you'll have an advantage there if you're good with manual transmissions, unlike me. Because the AI will always pick the automatic. Well, it doesn't need to, because AI automatically transmissions or shifts anyway. So that was an easy victory. I'm gonna stroll on through here. Easy victory. How many seconds is it going to finish? 6 seconds behind. Dang, Road Monster, you suck. And we drive off away from the police. You may have saw the bad boys losing stance, and we got Elvis down there being bombarded and stepped on. I like the losing and winning animations. They're funny to watch. So let's play as the Road Monster. And I think it looks suspiciously like the Simpsons sedan. The pink car. Let's very suspiciously like it. So what haven't we seen yet? There's Speed Buster. Let's battle the Wild Chaser on Hawaii. I think that's what it is. So hopefully we'll win here. I remember I suck at this course though, so I might lose at this course once or twice, but like I said, I still have the quick reactor and the bad boy to fall back on if I lose the Road Monster. I really don't want to use Mad Power, I might use that first, so I'm gonna say, I'll just lose mad power if I have to. Or maybe the road monster is a handling type vehicle because its top speed's only maxing out 265. I don't know, let me check. I may have been wrong. Don't listen to me. Just pick the vehicle you like. That's what I say. I know Mad Power and Speedbuster are fast. Smooth Operator and Easy Handling are easier to handle. That's what I remember. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, Wild Chaser. Just sort of bouncing you all over the place. There, I think I made it. Oh, dang you, oil tanker. That oil tanker better not cost me. Yep, that oil tanker's gonna cost me. Because I'm not gonna catch up to him. Or catch up to them. Hey, can I reach top speed here? Yeah, 265. I don't know. That oil tanker cost me, man. I guess we don't get to see the road monster's victory. But the road monster's victory is just rather than being trampled on, he gets showered with roses. So yeah, there's that. So I lost the road monster. I can't select it. I lost it. So I'm gonna try the quick reactor here. And the AI doesn't get the cars back. So if you lose, the AI doesn't gain the whatever the road monster. It's just gone forever now. The road monster is lost in the abyss. So let's try this again with the quick reactor. Hopefully we'll have better luck. I saw the bad boy and the mad power. If I fail with this, I shouldn't fail with this because the quick reactor has better handling. Well, I guess the quick reactor has high acceleration too. That's why it's called the quick reactor. Dang car. I hate traffic, man. Real life video games, you can't get away from traffic, man. I just hate traffic. There's nothing but get in the way. Yeah. So let's see, I'm doing good. The traffic's not appearing on the bottom screen because I guess I have enough of a lead that traffic's just decided not to spawn down there, I suppose. Which is a good sign. You know, it's a good sign when the traffic's just not bothering to spawn on the on the other player's screen. You're that far ahead, sort of rub it in their face. So this is a straightaway, so we got this. Quick reactor, we done this. Let's just go back and forth. If I was on manual, I was hitting the down button, so I may have downshifted and screwed myself there if I was using a manual. But I'm not. I'm using the automatic because I suck with manuals. So screw you, Wild Chaser. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. But no, this isn't the wild thing. Yay, we did it. So I think we got 3 cars left. So I'm gonna play as the Wild Chaser. So it's novice, automatic novice. You're automatically a novice, and we're gonna play against easy handling, Africa. Easy handling. Let's go. Let's beat the pulp out of easy handling here. We can use our Wild Chaser powers to not lose speed off road. The Wild Chaser actually goes faster off-road. Didn't realize that. But you gotta be careful there, because like I said, a lot of obstacles are off-road. So you gotta be careful. You're playing with fire if you stay off-road long enough. So you can use that to your, like I said, you can use it to your advantage, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with it. So maybe I should stop trying to use the off-road bonus and just try to race. Because I'm screwing myself here. So I think we don't have a higher top speed. If we go off-road, we will, but again, I'm kind of... Oh, he hit an elephant. He hit an elephant! You gotta watch out for elephants on the road, man. You know, it's the elephant in the room. He's on the road instead. On the road again. Oh, he crashed. That's good. I just hit an elephant. But hitting an elephant is not as bad as crashing. Remember that, kids. Oh, be careful. I think we got this. No, no. Oh, shoot, that was close. I almost screwed myself because I was trying to get the off-road bonus again. You see, I'm not really too good with off-road bonus. They're gonna just drive through them, just because. He kicks his car and he hurts his foot. Stupid. So even though I played this easy handling and smooth operator, I'm going to use the car just one. That's why not. If I can find it. Mad power, no, I don't want you mad power. Easy handling. And let's versus the smooth operator. If I can find it. You can tell I'm saving my car for last. Once you beat the last car, the credits pop up, so I'm not going to use it. But I have a plan for it. So you'll see. So, easy handling versus smooth operator. Should be a close matchup. We're pretty much evenly matched here, I think. Don't know if it's the smooth operator or the Speed King's fast. No, it's Speed King's the name of the song. My term's confused. We're just buncing each other. When you hit the other player, it doesn't slow you down, thankfully. Only when you hit Dunderhead cars, or Dunce cars, or these traffic cars, if you know what I mean. We're just sort of just scraping. You know, Rubbin's Racing, Days of Thunder. Come on. I think I'm slightly ahead, ever so slightly ahead. It's hard to tell. Yeah, this is a close race. There. Oh, he hit one of the traffic cars. Good. That pretty much just assures I win. Good. And he crashed. That's good. Good for me. Hooray for me, Luigi. That helped. It was its closest match of OutRunners I had is that I did a full outrun, 5 pre-stage plus 5 stages. I finished it with the exact same time as an AI. We had the exact same time, but it said I was first. I probably just edged him out. So, let's play as a smooth operator. He just won. Here, if I can find it. Smooth operator. No, don't want you mad power. Bad boy, nope. Wild chaser. Smooth operator. There we go. There we are. And we have one vehicle left, and that's the Speed Buster. It's basically like the car. Basically, it's like the car from Outrun. It has a lot of speed, but not really that much handling. In the end, you can see it takes a while to get it started. There. But since we're smooth operator, we got good acceleration, and we're gonna go. I forget what the quick reactor's home course is. Oh well. It's not really too much of a bother. Oh. You can see Speedbuster's home course is San Francisco. How appropriate, you know? It's basically like it is in the Outrun mode, or the arcade mode, whatever you want to. I call it the Outrun mode because I've played a lot of Outrun 2006. It's called Outrun mode. It's slightly different. I remember this part being straight. And get out of my way. Out of my way. So, I guess they are slightly different than in Outrun mode. They aren't exactly the same. Crap, I might lose the Speed Buster here. Oh, he went off-road. I might not lose the Speed Buster. There. Yes. I only lost once to Wild Chaser. I'll take that. I'll take one loss. One loss to Wild Chaser, that's not so bad. So you've seen every car in my use except for Speed Buster. But that's because I was saving the best for last here. But first, here are the credits. When you beat the AI in original mode, it plays the credits. It plays some funky music, but I'm gonna speed it up here because these credits take a little while. If you hold down the start button, it goes a little faster. So I'm holding down the start button. And the music's playing at double speed. It sounds a little bit crappy. But you can see the credits and sort of hear it. If you want to know what this sounds like, play this video back at half speed or something. I don't know if you can hear it over my blathering anyway. You can see the people that worked on this Genesis port. Waka! You know, like from Final Fantasy X? I don't know. George. I know a guy named George. You gotta love the names that the people give themselves sometimes. Like Hata. These can't be their real names, right? Maybe Hata, but not Waka! With 2 exclamation points. If you had 2 exclamation points in your legal name, that would be kind of weird. Hyphens are okay. Exclamation points in your legal name are kind of weird. Sorry. So we could see OutRunners go in the distance, or coming toward us in the distance, or whatever. Yeah, we did it. And to end it off, we're gonna go about to 45 minutes here. It's just about as long as my Outrun video, just gonna be a bit longer. So to end it off, if awkward pauses. To end it off, let me check the options here. Yep, extra seconds. I'm gonna do an arcade mode with the Speed Buster, my vehicle, the good old Speed Buster. Yeah. And you can see these aren't licensed cars either. They look like other cars, but they aren't licensed cars. So we're gonna be versing the Smooth Operator. I'm versing the car that took down the Speed Buster in our original mode. And this is Magical Sound Shower. Yeah, Magical Sound Shower. So since the Smooth Operator gets off the line pretty well, I'm pretty much at the mercy of the Smooth Operator at the first checkpoint at least. I'm pretty much not going to be able to choose here. I'm at the mercy. So it looks like we're going eastbound and down here. 64 seconds. But I'll catch up. The Speed Buster's got speed. That's why it's called the Speed Buster. It busts speed. It's busting the speed barrier. Like Sonic. So Sonic's busting the sound barrier. Whoop, I hit a horse. That's not good. Get out of my way. Probably should have broke a little, so I wouldn't have hit the horse. And you know, if I haven't said, this Magical Sound Shower is probably my single most favorite video game song of all time. I just like it. It just sounds pretty good, man. I like it better than any Sonic song. Sorry, but I do. And he crashed. Good. I just bunched the horse. No, hitting a horse with a car is not going to do anything. So I went all right. But one left. So let's go left. Let's take it easy. These are supposedly easier routes. We're only going to get to Hong Kong if we go all right from here on out. So we're going to see all new courses here. Like I said, there are 10 goals here. There are 5 on the east route and 5 on the west route. I'm not going to show you all 10 goals. That would take forever. So I might show them another time, possibly. If you guys want it, I can show the other goals. They don't have anything special like an Outrun. You know how an Outrun had special ending things for each goal. There's nothing special. It's just the stage you end at, and the background changes slightly depending on your goal. You know who's at the finishing line congratulating you. It changes slightly. I guess the ending animation for you winning was, again, a slight change as well, but oh well. But the animation's the same for everybody, no matter where you finish. You have a losing animation and a winning animation. It plays the winning animation if you place first out of 2 or out of 8, or whatever. Or if you're in single-player mode in an arcade version and just finish. And it plays the losing animation if you finish second or worse in a competitive mode. Or if you run out of time, it just grinds to a halt and it plays no animation, I believe. So, So we went left. So we're gonna see all new courses other than the Grand Canyon, because all eastbound people always have to go through the Grand Canyon. It's a fact of life. If you go east, you always have to go through the Grand Canyon, and hopefully not hit a car on the way there, on the way past it. Let's just go all left routes, just because. And I'm kicking the Smooth Operator's butt pretty hard. Even though I sacrificed some handling, I got speed for days. I got speed that nobody can match, other than the Mad Power. The Mad Power goes slightly faster, but you know what I mean. I got speed that most other cars can't match. Yeah. So I'm fine with sacrificing a little bit of handling for greater speed. It's in the greater good. But I'm smoking the Smooth Operator, pretty much. I'm bunting a couple cars here and there, but it's just pretty much no contest. Unless I crash quite a few times. I'm pretty much not going to lose this. Unless I'm only going to lose this if I royally screw this up. I think the smooth operator may have gained some seconds on me here. Well, not anymore. And if I'm lucky, I might be able to beat the 5-minute default time with the speed buster here. And the smooth operator is just way behind. If I didn't have the timer settings on to give 5 extra seconds, the CPU may have timed out here. Because with the speed buster, I usually don't have a problem with time. I just gave myself the time bonus so I could sort of work well with the other vehicles, and that was sucky. The smooth operator is catching up to me now. Spoke too soon. Well, smooth operator crashed, so I still have enough of a lead, but that was crappy. Sharp turns, man. Sharp turns. You gotta stay sharp. Sharp cheddar cheese. Oh, dang. The smooth operator is gonna pass me if I get into a major crash again. If I just keep bouncing cars, I think I can recover. Nope, the smooth operator crashed. Oh, I'm good. I'm not gonna beat the 5-minute standard time, but I still won. Speed Buster, magical sound shower. It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah. And we're so happy that we won, we're getting married. Yeah. You always gotta end with magical sound shower, man. That's how you do it. And hopefully I explained everything I had to explain. Hopefully I didn't leave anything out. So that we can see our route. Right, left, 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 left. As you can see, I usually prefer just taking all lefts or all rights. I never go for the middle goals. But yep, this is fun. There is a little something here. On the Mega Drive version of OutRunners, you could select an extra card called the Virtua Formula. The Virtua Formula is the car that's used in, what's it called? Virtua Racing. It's the same car. It has 6 gears, or 7, maybe. It has a lot of gears. But it's the fastest car in the game. It has the best acceleration, and has pretty good handling, so... And I think it goes over 300 miles an hour, so the Virtua Formula is the best car they have. It's not in the Genesis version, but it's in the Mega Drive version, European and Japanese, but... Yeah. I can't show that for you since, well, this is the American version. So if you're curious, Virtua Formula, look it up. So this has been OutRunners on the Sega Genesis. It's a pretty good port of the arcade version. The Force multiplayer is fine. I just wish you could have picked single player, but the Force split screen's it's all right. And different cars give you a different give you different handling styles and stuff. If you look at the bottom, I don't know why they measure the cars in millimeters. It's just ridiculous. Mine has just 1.16 meters. Millimeters? That's kind of ridiculous. Who measures cars in millimeters? Who measures anything in millimeters? Really? But anyway, yeah. This has been OutRunners on the Sega Genesis. It's a fun outrun game. And I shall see you next time, kiddos. Keep it retro.